Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's happening? Man, we already got our first big upset of the year. First big upset of 2020, man. Julian J-Rock Williams. I gotta say, I did not expect this to happen. Shout out to JEISON Rosario. He just gained a new fan. Like, I knew it was a lot of pressure fight. It's always a lot of pressure fighting in your hometown. You know what I'm saying? But I expected J-Rock, him having his first title defense, coming from where he came from, being homeless, you know what I'm saying? Losing to Jamal Charlo, then coming back beating Jerry Hurd in a fight of the year candidate type of fight, putting on the type of performance he put on. I just felt like he would be a lot sharper, a lot more focused, a lot more together. But I seen early on in the first round, like he was getting hit with a lot of shots. And, you know, not to take nothing from JEISON Rosario, I just felt like Julian J-Rock Williams would be a lot sharper. But putting the focus more on Rosario, man, that dude, there came to fight, bro. He was very focused, steadfast, stayed with the game plan. Even when J-Rock hit him with that big right hand, he was still focused. Julian J-Rock Williams, proceeded to land a couple of other big shots. He stayed with the focus, stayed with the game plan, and he kept coming forward behind that jab. What's crazy is that we expected a big, huge fight between Julian Williams and Jermell Charlo. We also talked about a possible big fight with Errol Spence Jr. versus J-Rock Williams once he comes up to 154. Ironically, those two guys, coached by Derrick James, have a very similar fighting style to Rosario as far as the style that he showed in this fight, because of course styles make fights, and just because you fight one fighter a certain way don't mean you're gonna fight every fighter the same way. Of course, we seen Errol Spence Jr. fight 4 or 5 different styles in the last 4 or 5 different fights. You dig what I'm saying? But that walk you down, come forward behind the jab, throwing body punches, and then going to the head, that's the type of style that Rosario had. And Julian Williams just seemed to struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? Something that Jermell Charlo does really, really well. So I thought that was very telling. I thought it was a good stoppage. You know what I'm saying? People felt like it was premature. I thought it was a good stoppage. Julian Williams wasn't really throwing no more punches. You know what I'm saying? He was getting hit with everything but the goddamn kitchen sink. You feel me? And it just seemed like at some point, with so much time left in that round, he was going to go down, and you might as well save him from taking that extra punishment and damage to the head, man. Go and stop the fight, because he was done. You dig what I'm saying? So Julian, JEISON Rosario has gained a new fan, man. I'm definitely interested to see him going forward as the new unified champion at 154. I think his record was like 19-1 or something. Who the hell beat him? You know what I'm saying? Who beat this dude Rosario? Because he looked good tonight, man. I want to know what y'all think. Y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all felt about the fight, Rosario's performance. You know, what's next for Julian J-Rock Williams going forward. Contender Regime Boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.